Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We're going to the top. We're going to bring others with us. So please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that notification bell so you can come a part of Peep Squad and know each and every time I drop a video and be the first one to comment and tell me your thoughts and what you think. So let's get into it. Shouts out to Queen Unicorn for this information. So let's get to it. Let's talk about Evelyn Lozada and OG are going back and forth. It is what it is. You got Evelyn Lozada basically calling OG a monkey, and OG finding out and being upset about the situation, and she was mad, and basically she's calling it out. And also CC Gutierrez is calling out the information too, feeling like there's colorism going on and there's some prejudice going on too as well. So let's get to it. So then we have OG basically saying that Evelyn Lozada is showing her true colors because she called CC lean girl at the nail shop and Jackie a cockroach, and now calling OG a monkey. Then we also have Febreze calling OG a gorilla. So what do you guys think about that situation? Like, I'm feeling where OG is coming from. She's the one on the set. She's filming with these ladies, so she knows how she feels. She knows how things are being said and what people are how people are acting towards her. So maybe she has a point that we don't even see because we're on the outside looking in, but she's actually filming and she's next to these ladies, and who knows what comments and what remarks they make around OG that is not filmed and we don't know about, but we're gonna get into it because OG talks about that Evelyn said something on camera and they edited out last year in Amsterdam. So let's get into it. And so we all know that people are putting together, fans and viewers of Basketball Wives are actually putting together a petition to sign against Evelyn Lozada to have her off of Basketball Wives because they feel like her slurs and her disrespect, and they really believe that she's colorist and she is racist. And that's how a lot of people feel about the situation, because why would you call a black woman a monkey when you know that that is a racial term that people have used over and over against African Americans and black peoples, comparing them to apes and monkeys? And even former President Reagan did the same thing too as well. So it's not something that is unheard of. It's not like, oh, she's just calling her a monkey. No, we know where it comes from. And then on top of that, OG being Nigerian, and people do, actually use racial slurs towards African people and Nigerian, Liberians, calling them animals and monkeys and things like that. So OG is feeling a certain type of way about the situation. Also fans too as well that know the history about the word monkey when it's used to address a African American or a black person, for real. So that is the none other than petition against none other than Evelyn Lozada. And then on top of that, we have people that are upset and mad, and fans are just talking about how they feel Evelyn Lozada doesn't belong on the show. And it is what it is. You guys tell me how you feel about the situation. People are posting, people got things to say, and people feel hurt by the situation because there's no way in 2019 that a black person should be called a monkey on national TV, especially when we know what monkey stands for. But she wasn't actually called a monkey on national TV. She actually posted on her IG when she was doing a live too as well. And Evelyn Lozada, she has a lot of followers. She has a lot of people that support her too as well. So it's like, basically being on a network, because Evelyn Lozada has been out here for a long time and she has a lot of subscribers, she has a lot of followers, and she has a lot of people that follow her and believe that what she's doing and what she's saying is right. And she's putting that information out there like it's okay to call a black woman a monkey, and even for Breeze calling OG a gorilla. So it is what it is. And so now we got, none other than Evelyn Lozada. She's trying to fight back basically because she's been called a racist and she's been called a colorist. And so now she's considering to have a restraining order against OG. Basically, if she actually gets a restraining order against OG would not be allowed to film for Basketball Wives too as well. And then on top of that, using the information of OG being isolated and not being able to film on a stage with the rest of the women for the reunion, it makes it look like OG has a problem, that there is an issue and Evelyn is scared and Evelyn has a threat or anything like that. So it kind of gives her evidence in her case that, oh, look, even the producers, even the people at VH1, network, basically felt like it was proper for OG to film in an isolated situation where she's not away from the cast because she is violent or she has violent tendencies or she's aggressive or whatever the case may be. So, it seems like they are actually, Evelyn and Shawnee, whoever else, they are doing much more differently things to actually get OG off the show. Before, they used to isolate a person, not film with them, but the person would still be on the show. So now Evelyn Lozada saying that she's thinking about getting a restraining order makes people feel like, okay, OG is really a problem. Evelyn is scared of OG. But no, I believe this is a new, proper, and way to actually get OG off the show. Instead of, arguing her and making her feel bad and making fun of her shoes, making fun of her hair, making fun of her career, you know what? We'll say that she is violent. We'll say that she's out of control, and therefore she won't get insurance to be on the stage. And then on top of that, if she gets a restraining order, OG might not be able to film for Basketball Wives. So it is what it is. And Evelyn is coming up with some plans to get her off the show. It is what it is. I was just like, damn, it's going down like that. Evelyn Lozada wants a restraining order against OG. Wow. And it's because, I believe that Evelyn took a L, and she felt like no one ever touched Evelyn. No one ever put Evelyn in her bag, especially, her falling into the bushes. She fell into the bushes because she didn't have cartilage in her knee. She didn't have the stamina. She didn't have, the whereabouts to fight gravity. Gravity sometimes take a hold of you, and she ended up falling into the bushes. Like, she stumbled and she fell because she couldn't get a grip and she couldn't get her balance. And so she fell. Only thing OG did was, block her from hitting either CC or somebody else. She blocked her by putting her arm out, and it was going down a hill, and Evelyn couldn't get her balance, and so she fell in the bushes. So she feels a certain type of way that she took an L on camera. People going to be, celebrating that she took an L, that she fell in the bushes. So you know what? I'm going to get you where it hurts. I'm going to make sure that you don't film on this show, and I'm going to get a restraining order against you. And I just think it's the way that she's going by, the legal way of trying to get OG off of Basketball Wives, basically saying that she's a threat and she pushed me, and you know what? I'm in fear of her, so I'm going to get a restraining order. I don't believe Evelyn Lozada feels that way, but she wants her off the show, and they're trying to do it a legal way where people can't come at them and call them colorist or racist at all, point blank, period. That's my opinion on the situation. But she might do, or she might be afraid of OG because she's a football player, and she got that strength, she got that stamina, she's a strong woman, you know what I mean? She got that power, and she knows how to defend herself, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. And so OG responded to Evelyn allegedly might be considering getting a restraining order. Basically, OG is saying that it's wrong for Evelyn to actually take abuse the legal system, because she's filing a fake, restraining order if she does, because she's really not afraid of her. She's really not scared of her at all. It's just a way to get her off the show. It's the way to make OG look like she's bad, look like she's like a person that you can't deal with or work with. Basically, it's hurting. They're trying to hurt OG's career. They're trying to hurt OG because OG is trying to be a coach, and also she wants to get into the acting bag, and also she is a law student too as well. So they're trying to, burn her reputation, make her look bad, make people feel like she's angry. She's an angry black woman. Don't work with her. She can't be controlled, and she's aggressive and she's impulsive. So they can actually destroy her reputation at the same time, kick her off Basketball Wife, and have people and producers not wanting to film or do any type of projects with OG, or even her brand. OG is trying to brand herself too as well. So they're trying to hit her in the pockets, then they're trying to hit her with a reputation, and then on top of that, they're just trying to, back her up in the corner so she can actually walk away from Basketball Wives, and they don't have to do anything. So they're trying to do it the legal way, I believe, in my opinion. So, OG was like, yo, y'all filed for this. And so also, OG also mentioned that Evelyn Lozada, last year when they filmed in Amsterdam, that Evelyn Lozada actually called somebody the N-word, and it was actually edited off the show. And OG confronted Evelyn from using the N-word in front of her, in front of other black people too as well, and say like, yo, this ain't right. You can't say this or whatever. So, Evelyn feels like this woman is really checking me. This woman is checking my behavior. She's checking me how I act. And plus, she's not afraid of me. She's not scared of me. And she'll go toe to toe with me. So I need to maneuver my way around OG by getting her kicked off the show and then messing up her reputation and try to make her look like an angry black woman. So Evelyn is upset because she can't get to OG like that. OG, when you confront her and she's trying to have a conversation with you about the things that she feels, or she feels that you are disrespecting her, or you're wrong for it, or wrong for what you're doing, she's going to actually articulate herself in a proper way, form, and manner, and give you examples too as well. And Evelyn Lozada can't deal with that type of intelligence, so that's a problem too as well. So Evelyn Lozada is basically, you know what, I'm gonna get you kicked off the show this way. And I bet you Evelyn Lozada has talked to the producers, has talked to the network, and basically telling them, like, it's either me or her. I'm gonna get a restraining order. She ain't gonna be able to film on the show or come up to the studio, because the restraining order could be like, you can't come in 50 feet, 100 feet, or you can't be at the studio when we actually filming. So we'll see how that plays off if Evelyn Lozada actually gets a restraining order, because, you know, it says that she's thinking about a restraining order, not that she's going to actually get a restraining order. So you guys tell me what you think. I was like, OMG. So Evelyn Lozada's out here using the N-word in Amsterdam, around Shawnee O'Neal, around Christian Scott, around Malaysia, and nobody's saying that, nobody's checking her. It's okay for her to use that N-word. It's okay to call people monkeys, roaches, ling ling girls. So basically they didn't edit out the ling ling girl when Evelyn was actually dissing, you know, Cece Gutierrez, but they let that play out. But they actually edited out the N-word that she used. And OG said, I checked her. I had to check her. And it's just like crazy. Like, how do people think that this is okay? Like, you can diss somebody. You can make fun of OG. You can make fun of, you know, Jackie Christie. You can make fun of CC. Call out, you know, they call out something on them, but you don't have to use race. You don't have to use monkey, when we know the term of monkey, what it means, and how it was used to hurt and be racist and prejudiced towards African American, black people, indigenous people too as well. So she could use all other terms to get at OG. You know, she already called her Toji or whatever. Basically, Toji is mindless harm that she's trying to inflict on OG. They're really just basically making this woman trying to feel like she's nobody and she's nothing. They're really trying to break her down, especially when she arrived to, you know, to film the reunion, and they escorted her to a private location without telling her. And actually OG said that she was going to she left filming, but then she ended up getting the nerve and getting the power and the strength to come back and film, because she wasn't going to let them run her off. And she feels like the reason why they put her in an isolated location to film for Basketball Wives reunion is because they wanted her to walk away. They wanted her not to film at all, point blank period, and laugh at her. But she said, you know what, I got the strength, I got the power, I'm gonna go back on stage. And even though I'm feeling in that isolated location, different from the ladies, I'm gonna speak my mind and try to get out as much as I can for the people that support me, for the people that follow me. And it is what it is. A lot of people did say that, why didn't OG walk away? She did walk away, but she came back because she knew that that's what they wanted her to do. They wanted her to run. They wanted her to be scared. They wanted her to be intimidated. And she said, you know what, for a moment she was like, you know, I forget this, but she came back and she did what she had to do. Cece Gutierrez left the stage early, and allegedly, you know, Tami Roman didn't show up, and allegedly OG was going to let the world know that she was pregnant, because allegedly the word out here on the rumor mill is that OG is pregnant, and she wanted to announce it while she was on the stage filming for Basketball Wives, but they put her in a corner, baby. So you guys tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Much love to all my peeps and my people. Stay woke, stay happy, stay positive, stay black. Peace.